here the Mount of Beatitude. Yeah, it is called the Mount of Beatitude because it's a place where Jesus gave the Sermon on the Mountain that has to do with the various blessings that describe the character of those who belong to the kingdom of God. This happened in Matthew 5. It's a series of teaching that started from Matthew 5 right up to Matthew 8. In Matthew 5, it said that Jesus saw the crowd and went up a hill where he sat down. His disciples gathered around him and he gathered to teach them. So you can see this is a church that was built in this place here. There's a church that was built in this place where Jesus did series of teachings here in this mountain. This is a church they call the church, the Mount of Beatitude, the Church of Beatitude. This is where Jesus did those series of teachings. And you see there's another extension of the church that is built opposite because there were a number of population that comes here. So this is another extension. Here you see the extension that has been built here because when the service is going on, the population is so many, so they build this other extension again. So there are two churches, but the front one is the original church. This is just an extension built here. So this Mount of Beatitude, the wonderful church which Jesus preached. You know, it's a very long sermon. It started from Matthew 5 right up to Matthew 8. So this place was being attacked by fire. You see so many tourists coming here. People are coming from different areas of the world just to come and have a historical connection with this place. Everybody want to be connected. So as I said, this place was being attacked by fire. Some 4 to 5 years ago, there was drought, heavy drought here, and fire came. Fire started right from the Lake of Galilee, from the shore of the Lake of Galilee, and extended right up to the fence of this church here. But miraculously, the fire could not touch the church. It only ended around this fence area. You see, the fire was right here. It could not touch the church, but it ended at this fence area. So it was a work of God. So the Jews just leave it like this so that people can come and see the wonderful work of God, how God miraculously saved his church. You understand? God miraculously saved his church. The fire could not tamper with the church. So there's the great wonders of God. You see, that's the Sea of Galilee there, just beneath at the foot there. So this is where Jesus did series of teaching. There was, I think, this is one of the longest sermon, the Sermon of the Mountain. He taught so many things here. You see, I'm just trying to show you these are the effects of the fire. See, fire came right here, fire consumed everywhere here, but nothing happened to the church. You can see people coming from everywhere. So yes, where Jesus thought about this, he thought about happy are those who know they are spiritually poor. The kingdom of God belongs to them. Happy are those who mourn. God will comfort them. Happy are those who humble, they will receive God what God has promised. So you see, go down again. Let me just go down and show you the extent to which the fire also consumed here before I come to continue to tell you what Jesus was talking there. You see, look at down there, there's the Lake of Galilee. That's also where the fire took more consume most of the area here. Okay, let me go back again. You see in the sermon, Jesus also said that happy are those who are merciful to others. God will be merciful to them. Jesus said again, happy are the pure in heart. They will see God. Happy are those who work for peace. God will call them his children. Happy are those who are persecuted. You can see the fire, the extent of the fire burn. You can see it as I'm talking to about the Bible, but let's see the fire how it extended right from the shore of Galilee there, and it came right here. See the devastation, how the fire really consumed the place. So this was where this area is where people were standing, and Jesus was on top of the mountain preaching. See, people were facing standing right to the shore, towards the shore of the Lake of Galilee, and they were facing Jesus upward here. And then he was giving a series of teaching. Happy are those who are persecuted because they do what God requires. The kingdom of God belongs to them. Here, Jesus also taught about the salt. To say you are like the salt. If salt lost its saltiness, there will not be salt again. He also taught that you are the light of the world. You must shine, so that you are the city built on the hill. He also taught about the law. Here, Jesus also taught about fasting. He also taught about riches in heaven. He also taught about light of the body. He also taught about light of the body. Jesus also taught about God and possession. He also taught about God and possession. He also taught about judging others. You can see that's the Golan Height. That's the Golan Height opposite. Golan Height is a series of hills that stretches from this Lake of Galilee right to Syria and right to Lebanon. That's the Golan Height. So you can see the beautiful Lake of Galilee shining. You see the beauty of the Lake of Galilee. So the people were there on that side, and Jesus was like, "Where I am now." The people are down there. They was talking to them, giving a series of teaching. He taught them about the narrow gate. He taught them about judging others. He taught them so many. He taught about the tree and its fruits. He taught about the two house builders here. He taught them about so many teachings took place here. And here, finally, before Jesus left, he healed a man. He healed a man that was suffering from a dread skin disease that came to him and knelt down before him and said, "Sir, if you want to, you can make me clean." Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him and said, "I do want to." And he answered, "Be clean." At once the man was clean. So this that healing took place here. So this is a great amount of beatitude where series of teaching took place. I think one of the longest the same sermon that Jesus had was here in the Mount of Beatitude. That starts from Matthew 5 right up to Matthew 8. Right up to Matthew 8 verse 1 and 2, 3. So thank you. As I said, this place is for historic view and archaeological view. Let nobody go and tell you in Africa that there's a mount of beatitude in Africa, or let everybody go and build a church and say this is the mount of beatitude church, and you carry a heart and money and go and spend there. It is very, very disgraceful that people will go and replicate places like this to extort money from people, and the gullible people will still carry their money and be going to give it. These are the original places. Jesus Christ made us to know these places doesn't matter. You have to serve Him in spirit and truth. So if there is no power in these original places again, then if there's something in imitation that does look like power, then it's not from God, it's from the devil. But the devil is a imitator. Thank you. Thank you.